Hey, I give a very important message. This is all Art of War. Now let's talk. Okay? I pinned the most important video I've probably ever done on this channel, because that goes back to 2009. That's kind of facing the Ark of the Covenant. Jesus, an image of God, images of God. You better watch it. Okay? It's very important because you save your soul. You better look at Jesus Saves and Judgment Free Zone. Okay? You know, it's a warning, but it's also a chance. Okay? So if you happen to you bump on my channel, and that's why I'm like, oh God, I wish Jesus would bring more. You know, give me some fish. Okay? I really do, because I want you guys to save your soul. I'm a spiritual teacher, and this is Trump for prison. You know, just, we don't want him as a president. We've seen enough destruction. Jesus is done, I promise you. I'm a light worker, I promise. It's a very important message, and I'm a spiritual teacher. And I had to save my student from TikTok. I'm serious. Well, so Jesus wanted her saved too. He really wants all of them saved off TikTok, I promise you, because he doesn't want any kids to go down. Oh, for the kids, he's really eroding it. Especially Uvalde, there's a lot. You know, the Disney, all of it. But Trump, he's like, nope, you're busted. You better watch that shakedown. With Trump, where he gets arrested. Oh, he has fun too sometimes. He's like, boo. But he's seriously Art of War. He's kind of a hippie guy. But he's serious. Okay, images of God, please watch that video. I swear, you will be, it'll make you go, it'll make you think, it'll make you go, whoa. It'll wake you up. I got the thing, it says jury duty, okay? It just kind of popped up, and then now it says error, because I know he control, you know what I'm saying. He's like, jury duty, okay? And you believe me, you want him to be your defender. Like I said, I respect all religions. So if people are wanting to run away from Jesus, please don't run. Because he's like, I know why you're running. You're tired of being judged, and they use my face. He's sick of that. He's really upset with that. Oh, you churches, he's upset with that. He's like, stop, enough. Everyone's an image of God. Please watch my video. It's powerful. And I know it's right. I mean, you can't argue with it. It's in Genesis. But now, let me talk about Bruce Lee, okay? Because I'm a big fan of Bruce Lee. Oh, wow. Okay? I'm a big fan. And I've been at the grave. I've showed you guys. Okay? I was meant to, and even Brandon Lee, there were certain things that have been very powerful. I've read, and oh man, Bruce Lee is the man. Okay, and most people, oh, there's a scary face of a fucking vampire. That's that Nicolas Cage. I know, that's scary. That would be an image of God. That's a vampire. I know they won't. Oh no, Jesus is like, beep, I'm done. Okay, there's scary images. And the scary images really worry me. Let me get it out, because Jesus is like, yuck. But I know images that scare kids. Oh no, we would say no. And ones that terrify, we kind of know. It might be Nicolas Cage, without this stuff, but we got a Jedi. He's like done. He likes Star Wars. Okay, there's obviously in the Bible or in a lot of movies, there's good guys, bad guys, he understands that. And why does it have to be that way? I don't claim to know it all. I guess maybe, we disobeyed God somewhere. Okay, let's just, who knows? Sometimes I'm like, oh, why does God be this way? I'm like you. Why can't we just have a heaven on earth? And he's like, well, it's up to you, dummies. Okay. It's always been. We all got Jesus within. That's, and that's, of course, I know that as a spiritualist. I also know that because I know the East and everything. They know it too. The light is within, guys. It should be rocket science, and your churches know better. When you sit there, say you're Christian, you're going after gays, you're going after, you're done. You're done. Okay? So Jesus is like, I'm finished. We've had enough. Judgment-free zone. I created everybody. Stop. Okay? And y'all going to find out, but I'm giving a serious warning. He's coming in the clouds. And I know the channel is small. He's like, I got it that way for a reason. Okay, everything he does is Art of War. It can become massive. I don't know. It's in his hands. I don't know. But I know there's an Art of War thing here. Okay, he's coming. Okay, the takedown of Trump. It's a slow, methodical thing. Okay, I know that. I know Art of War. My dad was into wars, and he's been guiding me all my life and everything. Okay, so let's talk about Bruce Lee now. Watch that and then watch this, or if you see this, then watch that. However it goes down. There is a very big thing in Enter the Dragon, and Jesus is like, talk about it. All right? Okay, so, if you've seen the movie, he goes at first, he's on the island, there's obviously a lot of fighting. So there's a scene, he's fighting all kind of people. It's kind of like TikTok, okay? Bruce Lee is here, and he's surrounded by everybody, and he's kicking ass. A lot of people, and other people fighting too, but, he's Bruce Lee. Somehow he gets out of there. Eddie, of course, knocks out a lot of people. Well, that's going to be Jesus. Boop, boop, boop. He done. Okay, but he's Bruce. He's also an image of God. Trust me, when we see Bruce, we're like, he's got the power. We have no, he's powerful. You immediately think power. Oh yeah, he's just raw power. He's a dragon. He was born on the day and the year and the hour of the dragon. So pay attention to Bruce Lee. We all know that's the man. The hour of the dragon. He goes into the mirrors. Oh, mirrors. Mirrors is a big fucking thing. We all see through glass darkly. What is that? That's a mirror. Boop. But then face to face. You're going to come to face. Okay? And that's why I'm trying to give you guys. I've always known this. Okay? But that was a big thing in 2009. What about took me over? Because I'm blinded by the light. Woo! Okay? It's powerful. And there's a lot of other things that I did. Art and there's a lot. Okay? I'm blinded by the light. It's like the Ark of the Covenant opened and whoa! Okay? Powerful. There was a lot. But there was other things, seeing the way people would be, and oh wow, because I meant to warn, and I'm not the only one. There's other people on, there's I think a Chevalier or something, I should link her. She's a chosen, and she's African American, and she's warning too. Okay, and we're all trying to stand strong because we want to help you. Okay, get these messages out. Okay, so let's talk about Bruce Lee. Boop, he's the man too. Okay, and he passed on a day that man walked on the moon 4 years later. Okay, he knows. Finger pointed to the moon. That's the feminine. Y'all need to respect women. He's like, look at my wife, Linda Lee. She's still, and Shannon Lee. I'm reading her book. She's amazing. Now, but I want to talk about what he's doing his thing. He's in the mirrors. He's fighting the enemy. Who is the enemy? Is this? It's the bear. Okay, he's the bad guy. He want to take him down. There's always someone, there's an enemy. Everybody's got an enemy, right? And we know, just like Jesus said, in there, not today, Satan. Oh, we're done. Okay, somewhere in there is the darkness, right? Okay, but everybody's got an individual adversary. I know that with Carlos Castaneda. Everybody does, okay? So, but, Bruce is in mirrors. And he keeps, he's trying to get his enemy and all that. The one that wants to, take him out. That's the cause of it all. That's messing up. It's all on the island. And, oh, yeah, he got to take him down. Okay? But he's in mirrors. He's got mirrors all over. And he's being like water. And then he eventually does. Okay? And it's bloody. And the message, he hears, destroy the image and you will break the enemy. Ah! Now, up there I talk about images of God. Then it says destroy the image and you will break the enemy. Okay? Pay attention, guys. This is critical for your soul. Now, what is Bruce saying? Jesus is saying don't attack. Everyone is an image of God. So what image is Bruce talking about? Okay, because something's coming after him and want to take him down. That scene, in there, that's why, TikTok and everything, it's all in what's happening. He's fighting on the outside. He's getting his ass kicked. Or excuse me, he's kicking ass. Excuse me. But he's got a lot of people trying to take him down. Just pretend that's a kid on TikTok. Ooh, there's a lot of people attacking. Now, but when he's in there with the bear, that's what's inside his mind. All those mirrors and all that, now something's inside. Okay? That's why I don't like TikTok, and that's why, the East and stuff, because it puts, it puts shits in you, but especially in the mind, and I don't want kids going down. All right, now it's in his mind. Okay? That's why, because see, I know the East. But now, and that's why don't attack images of God, put shit in your mind. It's going to put in you attack an image, image of God, it's going to put shit in you. Okay. But anyway, so now here we are. But no matter what, everybody, like when Jesus gets up on the mountain, he fasts. so he can face something. He's obviously, he's in a meditation, okay, and the thing starts talking, tempted, just like Buddha, when he sits down, I am not getting up until I'm enlightened. Boop, he sits down. And then, Mara starts throwing all kind of shit at him, and he's transforming it in various ways. Like when the arrows come, lotuses. Not every kid can do that on TikTok, okay? But Buddha could, in various things. But he knew he had to face what? The enemy. And Little Buddha with Keanu Reeves, if you can get a copy, it's a real good one. But no matter what now, this is different. Okay, this is your inner. Destroy the image and you will break the enemy. So Bruce Lee is fully facing, he's in the mind. He's got mirrors in there. Okay, so this is a different, but it's also, so he's got the enemy though. Okay, the image of the enemy is what he's got to break. Destroy that image. We don't want to destroy an image of Jesus or anyone else, other images of God, but the enemy, we want to destroy that. That image, what is it? Boop. It's in your mind, okay? It's in, it's there. It is. It could take down your soul. Okay, that's the image. And we could also say, oh yeah, you attack an image, you could hurt someone, right? But you do it to yourself and all that. But Bruce Lee is talking about you want to stop an enemy, so you got to destroy that. That's your ego, my friends. Obviously. Okay, that's the one you want to go after, not other people. And when you're attacking, you gut it, go in, and who's your enemy? You gotta face the adversary. It ain't easy, but you got to do it. Let's talk about it. Let's see if I can find what did Bruce Lee mean by destroy the image and you will break the enemy. Okay, I mean there's plenty of stuff there. Here we go. Now this. I'm going to talk, let's Bruce Lee talk. This is the one you wanna, now we know, oh, he got the power. Oh yeah, he's the one. No, it's just bringing up, it's just bringing it all up. It just brought the Bruce Lee. Come on. I want to get, his, what does this say me? Well, that's on Reddit. Okay. And you want to be formless and stuff. But here it is. I think this is the quote I'm looking for. Here we go. Now, listen. Remember, this is him. Remember, the enemy has only images and illusions behind which he hides his true motives. Destroy the image and you will break the enemy. Now let's say it again. Remember, this is Bruce talking. The enemy. Now we're only talking about the enemy. We're not talking about, someone you don't like. We're talking about the enemy. The enemy only has images and illusions behind which he hides his true motives. Destroy the image and you will break the enemy. Images. Now, we kind of know, let's just face it. Jesus is coming for Trump. That's a big one because, Trump want to drag everybody to hell. What is? Now, you've got an image in mind. A lot of people got hypnotized. An image in mind. Okay, that Trump was a Messiah. You got messed up. Okay, the iPad just went, boom, he done. Because he's saying, yeah. Okay, he had an image of a successful businessman. He had an image of this, projected. He had an image of being, just to the point people say he's the best president. That was, he was projected a certain image. But now, get in your mind. You got to face what made me believe that illusion. That's what you really need to get to. What hypnotized me that I bought that? Because it put something inside people to the point they would go, in insurrection and all kinds of stuff. The enemy behind, there is here, he's got a face and all that, and he's saying stuff, but what's behind him? That's projecting. Here, there is a Trump image. Who's behind it? Okay, that's what he's saying. Destroy the image. Okay, so I'm not saying take down the body. The image. He projected a lie. You bought it. Successful businessman, he's all this, or that he's going to make America great again and all that stuff, and he was white, and he's this, man, even his toupee is fake. He projected, and he kept lying, but behind it is an enemy throwing to hypnotize. Bam! You. And it's powerful. And, Jesus warned you. But something in you, also, those that bought some things, what's in you? Your own inner enemy, your own adversary. So you got to destroy the image, and that's what us light workers are doing. Destroy the image to break the enemy. He's not your Messiah. Jesus is. Okay, he hasn't come to save America. He came to, he wanted to save himself. Why did he even want to become president? Because at the Apprentice, let's break it, he was like, oh, I'm not getting enough money here because somebody else is making more money. He said, well, I'll be president. Boop. But Jesus already knew, and he kind of wanted him to become that because of the Central Park 5, and then he was messing around with Obama birther. He was being racist. So it's like, yeah, let him be so ego. He'll want to be a president. Lucifer fallen, now you're done. There was a lot of things he did to a lot of people, hurt a lot of people. He let them think, oh, go ahead, ego, 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 ego. And Jesus went, now you're done. But he also knew people, using him, who's going to buy it. Okay? All right? He projected an image. You fell for an image, but behind it, what's there? Oh, yeah. Okay? It's all in the Bible. Come on. Now, so destroy the image. You'll break the enemy. What is behind throwing Trump? That got you to believe he's a Messiah, want to save America, all that. He created division. He turned people against each other. He did all kind of weird stuff and all that stuff. What's throwing? Destroy the image. He's not successful. Businessman, okay? No. Okay, bankruptcies, all that. He doesn't want to save America. He wants to save his own skin. Destroy the image. Okay, it's clear. Okay, he's a liar. He clearly is always caught in a lie. He's not, a Messiah. We know Jesus, the Messiah, tells the truth will set you free. The truth will set you free. Destroy the image. If Jesus tells the truth, that one lies. Destroy the image. He don't care about you. Jesus does. He's trying to save you. Okay? The image. He's a joke. Done. Now, what's behind it? Okay? Now, then you got to say, destroy the image. We got that out of the way. What are you staring at? Why would you buy into that? What's staring? Now what's staring? I'm looking at myself talking to you guys. Okay, and I got this on. Okay, and I've looked at the Jesus image, and I see images of God, and we're talking. In the end, close my eyes. Okay, and I'm doing my best, but I still had to purify what's all my stuff and everything like that. We've all done things we're not proud of. Let me purify. Okay, but somewhere, once you get all that, you're going to face something. Just like I had to face, who is my demon spider? Okay, we all got to do something. Okay, we all got to face that and, do it. Okay, and then somewhere in there, it may be that which has caused you to fear. You were fearing things, so you're willing to do what? Okay. Oh, you're fearing you're going to lose your country, but oh God, you're handing, all that stuff. But what in you? When you know right from wrong, okay, who's your enemy that want to take you down? Because something got put inside. Everybody got to face an adversary. Now that I've taken down the image of Trump, you should know better. Jesus is going to do it, What's behind it? Something in you. And we all got to take that down. Your ego. And Sarah, it's you. Somewhere in there, your ego. Okay, we all got to do that. Okay, it's not easy. So then Jesus, okay, I took down Trump's image. He's not successful. He's been a grifter all his life, trying to take everybody down to rise. He got to go to jail. He's going. Who is he going to drag to hell? I don't want him to drag you. Whoever you are that sees. Jesus doesn't want anybody dragged. He wants all sheep. All. That's right. It's a joke of an image. You know better. Now, what's behind it? Now, it's something in you. Now, face it. I want to show you something my daughter hung up. Because this is what I'm about. And this is what he's about. I've had this. Oh, here it is. My daughter hung this up. She knows I want to take down the man, but this is what I want. Kids, safely crossing the bridge. He's especially here for those children. Let's be like them. That's one way. We're all God's children. I know these are white, but he's for all colors, you know. These are white, but they're for all colors. She hung it up. Above that is a Buddha. Close your eyes. Above that is a very big Buddha. Close your eyes, because that's what Buddha did. And I know that's what Bruce did, and Jesus did too when he was on that mountain fasting. Who's your enemy? Now, in there, he's my man. He's the Black Panther as far as I'm concerned. When he's up there, get behind me. Because what was the big one, you know, we know. You go, I'll give you all the world if you worship. Oh, no, he said, no, I won't. Okay. But see, what Jesus is saying is something deeper, you know, in something him. Believe it or not, a shadow of him. Even Jesus knew, I'm not going to try to rule the world. No one person should rule the world. And Jesus is like, I won't even do it. That's the mother. We all have to stand up and have the Jesus within and do it together. That's why he didn't rule the world. He knows we all have to work together to do it right. Okay? Who owns the world? You know, and most people say, well, Jesus owns the world. He's like, I don't want to rule the world. That's the point. No one person. This is the mother. We all need to together work to respect and love the planet. Okay? Do it together. You know, just like the Beatles song, come together right now. Okay? He's in us. Do it together. That's why Jesus is inside everyone. Let's all wake up and work on things together. He didn't want to be a ruler because it would go bad. The leader and everything would get crappy. That's the point. He knew that's ego and folly, and it's all going to mess up. It is for us to do together as one. There you go. Together as one. And of course, yes, within we know we want, you know, children crossing a bridge safely. And this is why he's here. I want to get you to the good age of Aquarius, not the yucky big brother one. And then all one person takes over the world. It's all gross. And let's start with America. Okay. Y'all got Jesus within. So let's destroy this image. Your ego. Okay. Your stupid ass ego. That, you know, or anything in you that thinks you're worthy of heaven and others are not. Okay, what makes you worthy? He died on a cross. What makes us worthy? Oh God, please forgive me. That's, you know, okay? He wants all saved. We've all got unclean hands. Please forgive, you know, all that. So behind that false image, that false light, what's behind it? Now, what got in you that you bought it? That's what you need to face. You got to, or it eats your soul. It all goes wrong. And Jesus is like, destroy the image. He's a joke. But behind it is something very serious, you know, which I know can be very powerful and hypnotic. But something got in you. Now you got to face your adversary. Bruce Lee says, destroy that image. And you know, we got that. Now you see your enemy is your fucking ego. It's your fucking ego that you thought you knew better. Self-importance is man's greatest enemy. That's what Carlos Castaneda said, who apparently was born on Christmas. Self-importance is man's greatest enemy. It's your fucking ego. That's your real enemy. Now take it down. That you thought you were better or, you know, worthy of heaven and everyone else is not. And Jesus is going to come and take your enemies. He's like, I've come to fucking make you face your fucking ego that you would buy that shit. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. He wouldn't swear. That's, you know, let me correct. I'll take out let me delete those words. But you know what? There's some things you're not going to be able to delete if you don't fix it. Okay? When it's all too late, you can't delete it now. You know, so sorry about the swearing. You know, Art of War Dad. Okay? But yeah, no, seriously. Okay? Your real enemy is your ego. Okay? I took out that image. Okay, boop, he's a joke. Now, what's behind it is real serious. And now it's inside you, those that bought it. You know, but we all have to face, you know, there's an ego, it's his side. Who is that? And that's what Bruce is saying, destroy the image. Well, we got that out of the way. Now break the enemy. You know, that's a bear that want to take you down, right? Watch, you know, Enter the Dragon. Oh, that's a bear with a claw. He really want to take you down. He want to take your soul. The devil went down to Georgia and he was looking for a soul to steal. And Jesus is saying, I want to stop that, but you Self-importance is man's greatest enemy. What makes you think you're better? I died for everyone. What makes you think you're worthy and others are not? Take that down. Because, Jesus said, I did it for everybody. But you got to take down your enemy. Now I'm destroying the image. Boop, that's a joke. But behind it is something very severe. They want to take your soul. But now it's your ego and all that shit. It's got a bear claw and want to take you down. And want to take your soul. And Jesus is like, well, how do we do it? How do you take down the enemy? How about word of God? That's one way. Okay, but really, it's just self-importance is man's greatest enemy. How about the meek shall inherit the earth? How about you're not better than anyone else? How about humbling yourself? Okay, that the color of skin, come on, you know better. It's what's inside is most important. And the golden rule, that's one way. And judgment-free zone, look up. Don't judge. Self-importance is man's greatest enemy. And then when you sit there and get offended and all that crap, because, I'm offended because someone's gay. Oh, yeah, that's self-importance. Or, someone, you don't like their color. Or, oh, God, you're a cop. And self-importance is man's what makes you think you're better. Nothing. Nothing does. We're all images of God. Right? Yeah. And preachers, you think you're better than women. Okay, and then we could talk about women's rights and all that, and some of the things you guys vote for could take a woman down, and there's no mother for those kids, and all that stuff. And those are hard things that, Jesus says, hey, those are hard things. Those can be tests. Let that mother and doctor sit with, that's hard stuff. Okay, that's, he, of course, loves babies, but, he loves mothers too, and sometimes there's nature, and, it's hard stuff, let it be between, let Jesus sit with that family. It's none of your business. It's hard. Okay? Images of God. You worry about your own inner enemy because that's the one that's going to claw you down and eat your soul. Okay? So behind that image, joke. Behind it, though, was something very severe and serious. And it puts them inside, and everybody, Buddha had, who's Mara? Okay? Now that we've taken all that stuff on, take me down. Now it's me and you. Who's that? Who am I facing? Oh, that's my fucking ego. That I thought I was important. Goodbye. You look in the mirror, are you proud of yourself? When you're supporting that, saying things, and you got kids, you put guns in your hand and all that stuff with your little kids. Oh, yeah, Trump, and then you be talking trash and putting people down in front of your kids. You should be ashamed. Yes, you should, but Jesus wants you saved. So let's face your own ego and let's be better parents and all that stuff and demonstrate better parents for your kids. I think my daughter is proud of me. I got a reason because, I teach her to respect all, love all, and do not judge, lest you be judged. Okay? So Bruce also, destroy the image. Okay, but how about destroy your own? What do you think? You think you're better? Destroy that quick because it'll save your soul. I don't think I'm better than you. Do I think I'm right? Well, for the fact that I know I'm not better than anybody else on this earth, and I am, am I saved? I still go, I hope I'm saved. I think I'm saved. I hope I'm saved. I'm doing everything I can to be saved. I'm even that, whether, but there's that thing I know, respect all, love all, and I'm going to do my best to purify. And I'll get this message to you because I really care about you guys. I really do, honest to God, in the end, because I know it's going to be scary if you lose your soul, and I fear for you. Let's pull an Art of War card. I know we could scripture, but open your Bible at Sunday. Come on, do it yourself. Oh, he wants me to pull this one. What is it? Yeah, oh, that's the friendship one. He really likes friendship. He who exercises no forethought but makes light of his opponents is sure to be captured by them. Oh, shit. Therefore, soldiers must be treated in the first instance with humanity, but kept under control by means of iron discipline. This is a certain road to victory. What does friendship mean to you? Think about friendship. How do you define it? When you bestow the special trust on specific individuals, we are often polite to strangers, not knowing if they are friend or foe. Friendships form and stout slips away, and we let them into our affections through words and actions. We should be open to the offer of friendship if it pleases us. It's funny because when I pull Art of War, he's been like, let's be friends. It's so much better. Okay, why are you making enemies out of people? They never did anything to you, and why are you attack? Stuff like that. Let's work on being friends. Now, I know there's people, there are people that hurt us. Oh, that we get on the internet, take it out. Oh, your boss is, yeah, stop. Okay, so obviously it's there. Let's read it one more time. It's important, Art of War. He likes it. He who exercises no forethought, well, I got plenty of forethought, but makes light of his opponents, is sure to be captured by them. Let's just leave it there. You make light, you mess around, you know, you get captured. You're going to go down. So that's why I say, you know, that's why even the sock, I got the power, I will attack, and you don't want that. That's kind of Jesus. Oh, you don't want that. He doesn't want, you know, but he's, you know, he's going to take down. You know, even when somebody, you know, there was somebody, let's just talk about it. I've talked about it before. You know, my Reiki healer, she's beautiful. She's very light, sweet. She's a healer. Somebody got jealous, one of her friends in the local, and was attacking her and gossiping about her and doing all kinds of things, but she went beyond because there are spiritual things you can do, and she was psychic attacking, crunching her with migraines, to the point she was going to call off Reiki attunements for the year. I was doing a soul contract read because that's what I was assigned to do, and I started feeling, oh, she got migraines. And I went to her, you know, in the morning that day I delivered. I go, you getting migraines? Because I feel like you're getting real bad migraines. I don't get headaches, ma'am. You know, I don't get headaches, thank you God. But I felt she's getting migraines, like crunching her head, and it was true. And she was just about, okay, because I told her in the thing, don't give up on Reiki, keep going, or whatever. Something told me to say that. She was about 2 hours away from canceling, saying, I'm not going to do Reiki attunements because somebody was attacking her because she's jealous. And she was not just gossiping about her, running around and on Facebook and all kinds of stuff, saying bad things about her, but she was psychic attacking. She sent a message to me when I'm kind of down and working on my purification, calling her evil and stuff like that. And she was being sketchy, and she became, you know, pretty much in it because she was attacking someone very light that heals. Did she lose her soul? It kind of sounded like it because something was talking demonic. Okay, it got that bad because of all the attack, and even psychic attacking a light Reiki healer who has the Holy Ghost. Let's just put it that way. That's going to take you down. She had come down to that and everything, and she was trying to manipulate me to turn against her. I put that in my group, and I let her know, oh, you're done. And then I got with her and got that off, that psychic attack, and she was, yes, thanks to Jesus and her giving me Reiki once, she was my Reiki attuner, master, healed. Okay, yes, Jesus could do that. Let's get that off your head. Oh, it's gone. Okay, Jesus saves. Yes, he did, and she is now back to Reiki attunements. Done. That's a miracle. That's Jesus. Okay, so she was attacked. Well, but I warned, I will attack, and you don't want that. I got the power. You don't want me to. Back off. I humiliated so I wouldn't have to. I know, I came in real hard. I'm not going to lie. Jesus, like, you know, but she had it coming. You know, to the point I wanted it to stop. That was the point. You mess with that, now I'm in the way. And I can. And she can. It stopped. And that was off. Done. Art of War. Okay? You know, I don't like to humiliate, but the way it was talking, I was talking to something else. Okay? Because it had done that to their own soul. Now she's done. Okay? Is there anything in there that could come back? That's between her and Jesus at this point. But what wrote me was not a soul. Okay? I will promise you that. And then it tried to get out of the unforgivable sin. And I word of Godded it. Nope. Now, if anything goes beyond that in Jesus, that's between them. But that's Archangel Michael, word of God. You're not getting out of what you did. Because she accused her. We don't do that. Okay, now, as I say that, am I an angel? You know, I know my word of God. As I say that, who is your enemy within? Your ego. You know, and that's what Bruce says, destroy the image and you will break the enemy. He's certainly not talking about other people images of God. He's talking about your own ego. Okay? You know, he's facing mirrors and boop. Okay? But then what's behind, you know, that got, now it's in you. Okay? All that, everybody has an adversary. Break him. All right? Bruce gave you the way. Read his stuff. Watch Enter the Dragon.